prayer. Almighty God, who in your wisdom and goodness have appointed the office of the leaders and the county assemblies for the welfare of society and just government of the people, we beseech you to behold with your abundant favor as your servant whom you have been pleased to call to the performance of the important trust in this county and the republic. Let your blessing descend upon us here assembled, and grant that we consider all matters that shall come under our consideration in so just and faithful manner to promote your honor and glory and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of Abdullah Ali. You are most welcome.
Thank you.
In front of you, the committee of vetting from the County Assembly of Marsabit, vetting and appointment committee. I'm the chairperson, the Speaker of County Assembly. The committee mandate is for the nominees to mandate Executive Committee Education, Skills, Youth and Sports. Madam Ambaro, feel free. These are your people. You will be vetted in a fair process. Feel at home.
Thank you.
Your appearance before this committee confirms the Article 179A, B of Constitution of Kenya regarding the appointment of the persons to Executive Committee member and Section 35 of the County Government Act number 17 of 2012 and Section 4 of Public Appointment Act, County Assembly Approval number 5 of 2017. We welcome you. Madam Ambaro, your name was forwarded from the county governor, His Excellency Mahmoud Ali, to be vetted as nominee for education, skills, and education. We have committed the same to the House, County Assembly of Marsabit. We have advertised the position. We have done the approval for the hearing of the position, and it is today. This meeting was properly convened. You have 2 hours of the vetting hour. You can relax. You will have some water to drink. In case you have not taken breakfast, you will be provided with. Feel free. You have 2 hours to answer some questions. Before I start, I will introduce my committee here. To start with myself again, I'm the chairman of this committee, Speaker of the County Assembly of Marsabit, Edin Wario. I'm also a resident of Marsabit.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Gida Umar Picha, MCA Deputy Award and Deputy Speaker of Marsabit County Assembly. I'm Bernard Yagono, MCA of Robo, and Deputy Majority. I'm James Collier, MCA of Left.
Mbuki Ibayatani, MCA Mekoro.
I'm Busha Daniel, MCA License Ward, Majority Chief Whip, and a member of this committee.
I'm Derek Joseph, MCA Karari Ward. My name is Mojo Daniel, MCA Karari.
My name is MCA.
Thank you. Those are the present members from the County Assembly. I now forward. We have Honorable Daniela at the back. She is a member of County Assembly. She is a friend to this committee. Mheshimiwa Daniela, you're welcome. Thank you. I now forward to the clerk of the County Assembly to introduce the members of the staff who are present with us.
Good morning,
Morning to you.
my name is Chare Macho, clerk to County Assembly of Marsabit, secretary to County Assembly Board. I have technical team, starting with the principal poverty services, Christine Mugule, then Susan is the committee clerk to the vetting committee, Alcano, then legal Isako. We have the chief sergeant at arms, assisted by Bora, then the Hansa team, Gilo, and Omar. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Madam Ambaro, the next step is administration of oaths. According to Article 195 of the Constitution, this committee has powers to enforce and witness and examine the oath and affirmation of nominee. The Sergeant at Arms proceed or direct her, help her where necessary for affirmation of oath.
I, Ambaro Abdullah Ali, do solemnly, sincerely, and truly affirm that the evidence I shall give before this committee I, Ambaro Abdullah Ali, do solemnly, sincerely, and truly swear that the evidence I shall give before this committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Thank you. Thank you. Madam Ambaro, the next step is the conflict of interest. Section 16 of the Leadership and Integrity Act 19 of 2012 states any state officer or public officer shall declare the interest at the beginning of the meeting or before the issue of deliberated upon in this room. Such declaration shall be recorded in the minutes of the meeting and in a register of conflict of interest maintained by the clerk and the county assembly in prescribed form. Do you have any conflict of interest?
I don't have.
You don't have? Clerk?
Honorable Chair, I can confirm with the form that she filled, she has indicated there is no conflict of interest.
Okay. Madam Ambaro, we proceed. We shall start our vetting process. You will be asked some few questions. We need clarification from you. In case you don't form, so the vetting and approval of hearing will commence. The committee will consider the procedure used. This is the procedure. We are asking you a question. We wait for your answer. You give us the feedback. The question will be short. Whether it is long or short, it will be, you can even write for your memories, for you to answer it properly. We shall provide you with the writing material. I hope it's in front of you. We have a pen and a paper or any other thing you require. In case maybe you need a laptop or any other gadget, we can provide with you. Before I open the floor to the members, I will ask you some few questions. Madam Ambaro, before we proceed, I have seen your document here, your CV, your experience, your working experience, your values, and everything. Before we start in anything, what is your net worth? In terms of Kenya shillings, cash at hand, cash in custody, or at bank, or any other assets value?
My net worth is around 15 million.
15 million?
Yes.
Is it in cash or in property?
I have shares in one of the circles. I also have rental houses in our place, a residential house. I also have livestock and an empty plot that has not been developed yet.
Okay, Madam Ambaro, based on your net worth you have declared, what is your personal income? What is your anticipation, your income every month?
My income, I have salary. Salary annually, I am getting around 1,022,000 roughly. I also have income from rental houses, around 900 annually, 900,000, sorry, annually.
Apart from your salaries and income, do you have any other source of income?
No.
Madam Ambaro, do you belong to any political party?
No.
Are you a member of any existing political party in Kenya?
No.
Have you voted last general election?
Yes, I voted.
Okay. But you don't belong to any party?
I don't belong to any party.
Deputy Speaker, you can proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, with permission of the Chair, I want to put forward some few questions to the nominee, Madam Ambaro Abdullahi. The first question is, there has been reports that the ECD teachers, many of the teachers been on contact, knowing that the payment of this group teachers is not sustainable. Even the little they were supposed to be receiving come after months elapses.
Okay. Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Madam Ambaro, we are sorry for that. We jumped the gun. We wanted to hear from you. Kindly, before I open the floor for the members, in less than 5 minutes, you may introduce yourself, stating whether you are a Kenyan citizen, whether you are a citizen of this country, and in the years of the service in Kenya, particularly in Marsabit County, you can give us your brief in less than 5 minutes. Sorry for that.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker. First of all, I would like to thank Almighty God for giving us good health to start the vetting session this time. And secondly, I want to thank each one of you for giving me this opportunity to be vetted in this position. I am Ambaro Abdullah Ali, a wife, a mother of 6. a researcher, an examiner, and above all, a teacher by profession. I came from a very simple village in Moyale, called Beshara, Moyale sub-county. My father was a policeman. My mother was a businesswoman at the open-air market in Moyale. I was privileged to be taken to school by my parents, despite the fact that in my community where I come from, girls' education is not so much attended to. I attended my primary school, St. Mary's Primary School, from the year 1978 and completed in the year 1985, being among the pioneers of the 844 system of education. In 1986, I joined Moi Girls Marsabit for my O-level, completed in the year 1989. After 1 year break, I went for primary teacher education in Meru Teachers College from 1991 to 1993. After graduation in July 1993, I was employed by Teachers Service Commission in February 1994. I went back to my school, taught in St. Mary's Primary School as a teacher. In the teaching profession, I've stayed up to date. I've stayed there for almost 28 years now. I collaborated with very many colleagues. Very many children went through my hands, and I'm proud to be a teacher. I had the ambition of learning, so I decided to join a diploma course in ECDE at Garissa DCC. After that, my ambition to learn has not ended. Still, I went on, joined Moi University for my first degree, Bachelor of Education in Early Childhood again. I was also commissioned by Kenya National Examination Council to mark KCPE, particularly English composition from 2010 up to date. I still went on with my studies from the year 2014 to 2017. I went to Mount Kenya University for my master's degree and graduated in the year 2017. Shortly, that is my life.
Thank you. You're done?
Yes.
Thank you so much. We have heard a lot about you. Kindly, do you have your original certificate?
Yes.
You forward it. Plus your national ID or any other relevant document, passport. Thank you. Honorable members, I think the floor is open for everyone to ask the nominee the question. Deputy Speaker, you are done?
Thank you once again, Mr. Chair. Maybe when I will go back to the question I was asking was about the ECD teachers. There has been reports that the ECD teachers, many of the teachers been on contract, knowing that the payment for this group of teachers is not sustainable. Even the little they were getting, they normally receive after some many months elapses. Also, there is some grievances on the same, on the school environment, insufficient teacher ratios, Some teachers not receive their personal number, hence not access their payslip. So, Madam Ambaro, what plans do you have to achieve this standard of the ECD teachers? And also, one support by the House to make sure that the salaries of the teachers come in good times. That is my first question. So, I will give chance.
Thank you.
That's one.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. You
I'll
may
respond.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Chair. I would like to say that ECD is the foundation of learning, and it is most important in the development of a child, and it should have been given good attention, because it is the foundation that develops the child and makes the child who he is as he grows up. According to me, ECD teachers should be viewed as very important people in nurturing young children. And they should be remunerated to make them get motivated and help these children develop holistically. That is emotionally, socially, mentally, in all these areas, and physically. So the remuneration of the teachers should be looked into. I think they will be the best people to be given good salary and in good time for them to deliver. These teachers, I am made to understand, even from the place I come from, there are very many of them who are on contract, and very many, when they come to school, they said our contract is over. Should we go? Should we continue? This doubt on these teachers should be minimized as much as possible, because they are very important in the development of a young child of that age. Thank you.
Thank you. Next question.
Allow me to proceed with the second question.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Chair. Through Mr. Chair, Madam Nominee, Madam Ambaro, what criteria is used for appointment of the county executive committee member?
Now that you said you came from a community which girls' education is not a priority, given this chance, how will you assist that community that those girls get their right as a enshrined constitution of home?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the youth employment in Marsabit County, the youth make up the majority of the population in this county, and very many of them are not employed. Even the few who are employed have problems in getting the pay. Once I will be approved in this position, I'll try as much as I can to make sure the youth are made to realize their potentials in life. They should make their dreams come true. And try to make them get the employment first, making them access information centers, make them access information, empowering them, giving them education, and participation of them in decision-making processes, especially the decision that affects them. I will also try my best to reduce crime and drugs and substance abuse among the youths by engaging them in productive or alternative source of activities. I'll make sure also to promote the sports and sports activities by making sure there is infrastructure in all the sub-counties. This can be done by creating market for them, especially once they get into these jobs, working in a workshop, for instance, textile, and make sure they get the money to keep them going. For your second question, having coming from a community where girl child education is not a priority, I'll try as much as I can by use of the area chiefs, ward administrators, to capture children who are out of school, who are not in school, to make them they be in school and they are retained in the school for their basic education. I think I'm done with those two.
Leader of Minority.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Chair. Madam Ambara, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Why do you think that you are the right candidate for this position? Why do you think that you are suited in your line of your education? You are best suited for this position.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I think I'm the person suitable for this position because of my experience in the education field for almost 28 years. Secondly, my educational qualification in the same field make me suitable for this position. I believe I'm also a hardworking person who tries to balance between being a mother, a student in a classroom, and to balance all this. I think I'm the right person.
Good. You said you have got experience in 28 years.
Yes.
What are your achievements in that 28 years?
My achievement in guiding and counseling in my school, where we guide children who happen to have kind of misconduct, lack of discipline. We engage them and make sure that they are retained in the school and rectify their mistakes. This guiding and counseling, which I'm in charge, extends also to the colleagues whom we are teaching together. One time or another, there must be misunderstandings. I made sure that people live in harmony for a common goal in that institution.
Do you have any technical achievements in terms of research?
Yes, I have one, which I did when I was doing my master's.
That's a novel. Right. Second, what value addition are you going to bring to Marsabit County if given an opportunity as a CC for sports and education?
The value addition I'm going to add is to make sure the learners, the youth, and the sports person in Marsabit County gets quality. The learners get quality education. The youth get empowerment to realize their potentials in life and become productive members of the society.
Good. I hope you are aware of the bursary fund bill. Yeah?
Yes.
And that bill is, and that fund is not enough. What plan do you have for Marsabit County so that the bright and the needy students, not only the needy, but all the bright students cannot be helped?
As a CEC, I will try and make sure I'm going to solicit for some funds from donors in this field so that no child is left behind for lack of education because of not able to pay for their fees.
Besides donors, do you have any plan of talking to the executive of improving? Before I do understand it was at 4%. Improving the percentage so that the bright, the brilliant, and the needy student cannot be left behind. Are you in a position to look at the executive that you're going to?
Yes, that's also in my plan. We are going to work hand in hand with the executive and make sure that that percentage is a bit increased to give room for that problem.
Thank you.
Engaged, we need to activate this training for this learner, for this youth. I can do this plan.
Mheshimiwa, are you done?
Not yet.
Yes.
What is the approximately budget for ECD feeding programs?
Feeding programs.
What do you consider to be your greatest accomplishment as to improve the welfare of